Retro Ghetto.
Hi everybody and welcome back to the Retro Ghetto 3.0. This is the first video being recorded in this room. It's still very much a work in progress and I'm still very much working hard to get it complete to ultimately bring you guys the 3.0 video game room tour. But I really wanted to get some Sunday bonus content out for you guys for a couple of reasons. Firstly, this is very much a bit of a test for me in terms of the audio, the lighting. Obviously this is a different room, a much bigger room, so I might have to look at different lighting options down the line. And also it's just a way of testing for me where I'm going to film and how I'm going to film going forwards. This won't be the backdrop, this is just something that I've thrown together this morning just so you've got a little bit of something to look at other than my ugly mug. But not only is this a test exercise, I've recently had something arrive in the post from CEX that I'm very excited to have. So this is going to be a CEX lottery, CEX roulette, whatever you want to call it. There's loads of videos like this online, so I'm sure you guys know the drill by now. But if there is anybody watching that maybe isn't from the UK and isn't knowledgeable of CEX, it's basically a high street store that we have here that sells predominantly used goods, used electronics, including retro video games. You have an app, and what you can do is certain games that won't be in stock, you can set an alert so you get an email as and when things come into stock, but you don't see it, so you don't know what condition it's going to arrive in. And sometimes, unfortunately, knowing CEX, you don't even always know what game's going to actually turn up. So it's very much a lottery or a roulette, hence why people enjoy watching these videos so much. This game in particular is one that I've been after for a long time. It's a bit of a heavy hitter. I've had it saved on the search for so long that I forgot I even had a save search on it. Which is a good sign, because games like this that are very popular and very much in demand with collectors can often go round and round in the system. What will happen is somebody will have it, they're not happy with the condition or it doesn't come with a manual, they take it back to CEX, it then goes back in stock, all the collectors then get an alert, and the same game just ends up going round and round in circles. So the fact that this game, as popular as it is and as sought after as it is, hasn't been going around the system fills me with some hope, because as I say, I've had this saved alert for, I don't know, a year or more. So this game doesn't come in stock very often, so I'm hoping this hasn't been through many collectors' hands, and hopefully it's got the manual, it's complete and it's in good condition, and I won't have to take it back. But yeah, let's have a look at what it is. So here is the box that I've received. I've had it for a couple of days now, and it's been very difficult not to rip this open because I'm very intrigued as to what's inside. I genuinely don't know what to expect. I'm very hopeful that it's in good condition. If you watch the channel, you know I am far from a mint collector. Listen, if it's got a little dog ear, if there's a slight tear, if there's a little crease, a little mark, that ain't gonna bother me, right? It's just patina. To me, these games are retro. I don't expect them to be mint, and I certainly don't want to pay mint prices. But once you start getting into the realms of what this costs, I think this is £55 at CEX plus £2 postage, I do want a manual. So unless there's a cheap manual out there on eBay or one of you guys can help me with one, it will be going back, should it not have one, but hopefully that won't be the case anyway. Let's bust this open. As you can see, you pull it out on the side, adds to the drama. There's probably more elegant ways of opening a box.
Oh, what's in the box? What's in the box?
Right, okay. So you guys can see what I can see. Make sure my address isn't on show. So that's what we can see. It's got a nice, I think this is called a Garmy wrap. I can't remember exactly what it's called, something like that. So yeah, I've got my receipt here with my address and everything on it. Yeah, £55. And just to make you guys aware, before I get into it, when you're looking on eBay, complete listings of this game sell anywhere from 80 to 120. Obviously with retro video games, it's largely dependent upon condition. But yeah, you're looking at about 80 to 120 complete. And the cartridge alone sells for like 40, £44, something like that if you look at eBay. So if this is box complete for £55, it will be a very good deal. Right, let's get into it. Right, still not looked. It comes on like a card, but I think they only do this with the more expensive games. Right, first signs aren't too bad. There's a little bit of wear. Right, let me show you what game it is. This is Rystar on the Mega Drive. Fantastic game. This game came out in 1995. It was published and developed by Sega. Weirdly, it never got a sequel because it's a very good game and it was very well received. I love my 2D platformers. This is a game that I have to have in my Mega Drive collection, and it's a Blue Spine. Everyone loves Blue Spine Mega Drive games, right? So, yeah, it's definitely been an omission from my collection. Let's have a look. Okay. You know what? It feels like there might be a manual in there. I'm not like an expert when it comes to Mega Drive games because I don't know. I'll show you guys with some V-roll now, but there is some strange marks on it. It's like it's been chewed or something. There's the odd scratches, but from what I can see, that's just the box. I'm not bothered about that. I've got plenty of cheap sports game Mega Drives that I could switch it out for. It's got the hang tab. First impressions are decent. It's all rests on whether there's a manual or not. No manual. Bit of a wounder. No manual. The cart itself, it's okay condition. Like, it would pass. It's not great. It's definitely been out the box for some time. I'll be showing you guys now. There's a little mark in the top where it looks like it's been pressed down. It all looks legit. I'll take it apart and make sure, but yeah, it looks legit. Such a shame. Oh, there is a bit of damage on the back as well. Quite a bit of bad damage on the bottom at the back, which I hadn't seen. Again, I'm not a mint collector. I could live with that. The spine's nice enough, which for me is what's really important, because obviously someone that works as hard on getting their game room looking perfect as I do, the spine is imperative, right? But there is a bit of damage on the bottom at the back. And yeah, but I would 100% keep this and just switch it out for a better box and make the best of it if it had the manual. So the next test for me is to go, as soon as I finish filming, I'll be going on eBay, see if I can find myself a cheap manual. If anyone's got a Ristar Mega Drive manual out there, let me know please. So I don't have to send this back, because like I said, this is a game that just doesn't come in stock and you have to pay a lot more for it on eBay. But yeah, I can't quite call that a CEX win, but I'll put any additional information on the bottom of the screen now, so you guys know if there's any update on this, whether I've managed to find a manual or anything like that. But yeah, a little bit disappointed with that one, I'm not gonna lie. But guys, I appreciate you watching. As I say, I really wanted to get some content out for you guys on this Sunday morning, and it's a great test for me. So if the audio or lighting or anything isn't great with this video, bear with me. We're going to be tweaking that to get it perfect, because I have got plans for a mainline Retro Ghetto episode coming out real soon, and obviously I want that to be perfect for you guys as and when that comes. I'm also going to be doing a huge channel update soon. There are going to be some big changes coming to the channel, so look out for that. But thank you guys for watching. As always, play your games, keep it retro. I'll see you real soon. Okay guys, so it's the day after recording the video, and I just wanted to give you an update as to where I'm at with Ristar. I've decided I'm going to keep it. I love this game, I'm really enjoying playing it, and ultimately you play the game, you don't play the manual. I've switched the game out for a better box, so it looks really nice now. There is still that bit of damage at the bottom, but that doesn't really bother me. And yeah, I think for the money that I paid, I think even without the manual was a good price, especially once you factor into the fact that most of it was done with CEX vouchers. Of course, if there is anybody out there that's sitting on a spare Ristar manual, I'll happily buy it off you. But I want to know in the comments, guys, what you would have done. Would you have kept this, or would you have sent it back to CEX? I'm going to get back to this game.
Retro Ghetto.